Good morning. Good morning. This is Lavin. Yes, good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, woke up about maybe a half an hour ago. Yes, yes, hello, Friday. Hello, Friday here from Rwanda. Yes. Hello. Yes, it's still kind of dark outside, and sunrise is at 6:06 a.m. Yes, interesting. Yeah, I have a lot I want to share with you guys. Yes, hello, viewer. Hey, how you doing there? Yes, this is Spirit Journey, alive and well. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Yes, I'm sleeping out in the living room for Lavender, my little fur baby. Yes, yeah, he's walking right now. He's taking care of business right now. Um, yeah, so yes, today is January 31, 2025, and the time right now is about um, 5 46 a.m. in the morning. Yes, I just woke up maybe a half an hour ago at the most. Yes, hello, viewers. Thank you for coming on. Yes, I'm feeling pretty good this morning, and I just want to give you an update on lavender. And I want to also share about a very bizarre dream that, yes, hello, viewers. Yes, yeah, I want to share a dream and a vision that I had. Yeah, I just had a dream, woke up to something very bizarre, and I think it is quite telling. Yeah, I never had a dream like this before about this situation, this particular situation that's been around for many decades. So it's really interesting that I had it. Yeah, I'm glad that you're all coming on right now. Well, firstly, yes, good morning from Rwanda. Yes, I'm in my living room, and sunrise will be in about 15 more minutes. Yeah, you know me and nature, and I'm fascinated with the idea of sunrise. It's very symbolic to me about hope and peace, wellness, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, you can drink your water. You want me to take off your little cone? Come here. Let me take off your little cone. Yeah, this water. See, you can see him there. Come, come. Let me get your little cone. Okay, that's his little cone. Yeah, you can drink your water now. Yeah, you go drink your water. That's Lavi. Say hello, Lavi. You got friends out there. You got friends out there. Rooting for you. We're rooting for you. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's Lavi. Let's let it come up. Oops, my hands are. Yeah, let's come up. We want to see your little face. We want to see your face. Hello, Lavender. You got a fan. Yeah, fans rooting for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's walking away. He's walking away. Okay. So you see, so you see him and everything. Yeah. I'm feeling more, yeah, that's right. Drink water, baby. Drink a lot of water. You got to thin out that blood. Yeah, I feel pretty good today. I feel more hopeful about a lot of things. Yes, I did not give Lavender that. Oh, I'm sorry. I did get Lavender that operation procedure. I'm so glad I said no. I didn't feel right about it. A week ago, Friday, uh, I felt okay about it. But then uh, an energy came through on Tuesday, if I can word it like that. Those of you who I shared the thing with, you know what I'm getting at. And I said, no, I felt guilty. I said, no, no, it's not my will. It's not me to. Some things, it's like, um, it's about you putting you getting impatient and putting will upon the situation. I said, no, I don't want that. No, it's not right. But yeah, let me give you an update on lavender. Well, I want to first thank you all. I want to thank you all for praying for lavender it put me more at peace. I was very anxious this week, but Lavender has been this fight for 12 months now, and he was to get another exploratory surgery, and I'm glad I changed my mind the day before. I said no, don't try to make things happen that may not go on his behalf, at least in this specific situation. But who knows later on, but now, yesterday, no. So I have some people praying for Lavender. Yes, so I want to thank you all. Thank you for praying for Lavender. My dream with me and Lavender here in Rwanda, it's my dream right now. I would like to go on at least one trip, one international trip with Lavender, me and Lavi. It's just something I would like to do just once. If I can have it just once. Um, yeah. Oh, I can hear the little birdies. I can hear the little birdies talk, chirping right now. Yeah, in Rwanda, it is a beautiful, very earthy country, and they have birds. People, they got all the exotic birds, and yeah, Rwanda is beautiful. Um, it's a beautiful place, and I enjoy our early morning walks and everything. And yeah, he seems to like it too. Yeah, we remember back in New York, we would go to Central Park, and he loved the walks. Yes, he did. Yeah, he loved it. So yes, I want to thank the L, and I also want to thank Tammy. So Tam, when I hope you're on and you hear my saying thank you. Yeah, those are people who I know specifically who have shared that their concerns and their prayers and their you know their arts in protecting healing Lavender. Yeah, and I just felt uh, Tammy had shared some thoughts just put me at ease. So again, I thank you, Tammy, for putting me more at ease. I think it was yesterday. It's just what you said in your the comment section really put hope, and I was able to relax and have someone else, uh, a someone who knows Reiki, a very talented person. They have their doctorate, and they're doing Reiki on Lavender. Just not, they were just completing doing their the Reiki service and some other stuff that they're going to complete tomorrow. It's late. Yeah, they live in America. This doctor that I know, and they have to go to bed. It's like 11 o'clock their time now on the East Coast. Yeah, yeah. So they gotta get rest, and this person um, needs healing also. So I appreciate Dr. L, who needs healing, and here she's going out her way to heal my dog remotely. So more peace, love, and power onto Dr. L, as I would call her. Yes, she got but like I think it was volunteer work or something down at 9/11 in that vicinity, and it hurt her lungs, and been having complications for many years. Yeah, it's 20 about 23 and a half years now since that fateful day at 9/11. Yeah, I was in New York. I was in New York at that time. I lived in Queens with my folks back then, and it was horrific. It's the first time I saw something like that. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. So yes, those of you who could send out love to who I call my friend Dr. L for healing for her lungs. Yes, and then she had fallen and got broken ribs and all that. Yeah, and here she's praying for Lavender, and she needs prayer too. Yes, so send out love and healing vibes to my friend Dr. L to heal her lungs and her broken bones. Yes. More power and love, Dr. L. Thank you. So yeah, so Lavender is has a team. Lavender, my fur baby, has a team praying for him. If I said her, I meant to say him. Yeah, he reminds me of a little female cat. Yeah, he reminds me of a little female cat. That's why. So you might, sometimes I catch myself and I call him her. But no, he's all male. My little boy. He's my little fur baby. So I thank you again for your prayers and everything. So with that out the way, I want to talk to you about a dream that I just woke up from. Very bizarre. And I can't really say certain things about it. I'm definitely not going to say who the person is, but it's someone who I know. Okay, let me stop that. Sorry, my nose is itching. Sorry about that. Yeah. Um, the dream was I was back in America, at a place where I used to live, and there are people that I know around, and it seemed as though, well, um, the person approached, and I I I remember at one point, uh, I was using the opportunity, and had witnesses this time. I had witnesses in the dream, and I kind of like signal the people who are witnessing what's happening, and I'm like nodding, like, yeah, go get the cops, type of thing. I say, yeah, you see what the person is doing. The person in the dream, uh, they took out a knife or something like that. Yeah, the person got a knife, and they're talking to me, and I thought they were trying to intimidate me with that knife. And at one point, I said, "Aha!" I said, "So and so," someone who I know. I said, "So and so, get that person, get him." And they were hesitant and surprised I would ask that person, but the person was standing there, so I since they were closer in proximity to the person in question with the knife, I wanted that other person standing next to them to subdue that other person. And I remember I walked up to the culprit, and I think I point my finger at them. I said some words to them, and I think I grabbed the person by the arm. It was just weird. It was like justice. I felt like justice was being served. And this justice, this justice took over 30 years. Over 30 years. And I looked at the fear and the surprise at that person, and they were caught totally off guard. And I had pleasure in that dream of being able to subdue that individual, and they get their just desserts. That's in essence what the dream was about. Never had a dream about this person. And what's so ironic is that I feel like there's going to be like a turnaround. Yet the dream reminded me that it's now a time for a turnaround. When the cards were against you, when the everything was stacked up against you, and now you're being heard. I felt I was being heard and validated by the witnesses. And the witnesses that were around, I don't even know who they were. They were just random people, relatively young. They were like in their 30s, and they were around. And I was just saying, see, you see what they're doing. You see what's happening. And I gave like a nod, like, yes, go get the cops. I'm thinking to myself, like mentally saying, hey, go get help, go get the authorities. This person is putting a knife to me. And I had stayed calm when that happened. I can't believe this is happening. I said, bet, you're going to get yours type of mindset that I had. And the pleasure I had when I grabbed them by the arm, I said, you're not getting away this time. Yeah, it was so bizarre. It was so bizarre. Yeah. I mean, this person really does exist. And I felt like finally, they're getting their just desserts. And it felt wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, it felt wonderful, people. It did. It did, people. It did. Justice is sweet. There are things in life that happen that you can't do certain things. You can't do certain things, and you don't have the witnesses. You don't have the power. You don't have the backing. And here at a random chance in this dream, never had something like this before this dream. And then whammo. I figured all the details to it, but that was the main crux of it, what was happening. And wow. That's what the wow. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for coming aboard. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think it's symbolic about a lot of things, people. Don't give up. While I'm sharing this dream, I know many people out there who have been victimized, who life, situations, and people don't see what's going on, and they may blame you for the situation, and you are a victim. You are innocent. And yet, then one day, opportunity arises, and you don't have to do a damn thing, and it becomes evident what's going on. And it happens for them. And it feels so good. So, people who have been victims, victimized, life doesn't seem to care, well, maybe things will be opening up for you too. That the harvester of your bounty, that has been taken away from you for decades is finally over. Yes, it's the race is finally over against your perpetrator or situation. That's what it symbolized to me. And it just gave me a lift of hope and happiness in my situation. Yes. Yeah, people, you might say, well, people don't see. Someone always sees something. Someone always sees something. And when the time is right, opportunity will rescue you. Okay. Yeah, it's really something, people. Yeah, I grabbed that person by the arm. I say, you ain't getting away this time. And the fear and the confusion that hit that person's face. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, don't look for trouble, people. That's one thing that I say. Never look for trouble. Don't be an instigator and stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. But I would say when you hurt the innocent children, animals, it's time to speak up. It is time to speak up. Someone always sees. So that's what happened. And what a wonderful feeling. Yeah, and it's Friday too. I do like Fridays. I do like Fridays, people. I do like Fridays. Friday is like you're completing the race. Yeah, I hear those birdies out there. They're really chirping a storm. Yeah, it's beautiful. So that was that. So now let me talk about the vision that I had. I think it was 2 days ago. So yeah, today is January 31st, 2025. And this occurred, I think, 2 days ago. Yeah, was it yesterday morning, but I think the day before. And it was interesting. Um, yeah, I do this technique of my form of meditation upon awakening from sleeping or dreaming. you lie still, you keep your eyes closed, and then you just concentrate forward. And different times when I do that, I get visions. You actually see something, even though your eyes are closed. And sometimes it could look 3D. Sometimes it looks like you that I'm actually at the scene of the what I'm looking at. And other times it seems like I'm just looking at a TV screen, so to speak. So, so this vision that I saw, uh, it was an outdoor scene. It was an outdoor scene, um, and dim lighting too. Like right now, this dim lighting with my flashlight on. Yeah, so you can at least a little bit of me. Um, it There was a man, an adult male, uh, could have been like in his 30s, slim, Caucasian young fellow, and he had a giant wheel. Um, it was almost as tall as he. It was a giant wheel of some type. It had segments to it. He was pushing it forward. Honey, I don't know what that means. But interesting, a wheel. I never had anything like that dream. Yeah, a lot of things that I see seem to be repeats. Same place or types of people around. But this one, I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, dim lighting outside. I think it was in an alleyway. I think it was in an alleyway. I'm not sure who else was with the person, but I think there was more than one person. But it was him that was pushing this giant wheel, and I think it had spokes in it. These large spokes, large. It was a large apparatus, and it was pushing it forward. Yeah. So that is the vision that I had, and I have no idea what that means, but a wheel is something. It's about transportation. Now I'm wondering what the symbolic aspect of it is. Um, a wheel and is pushing it forward, so this it has to do with maybe more movement. There was effort of him pushing it. I mean, he pushed it, but there was some effort. It wasn't a light wheel at all, but he was pushing it forward with determination. So maybe it's about life for me, and that I am uh, taking effort and pushing forward, but I'm gonna get there. Yeah, that word of knowledge just came to me. That word of knowledge just came to me, an impossible interpretation of it. Again, I don't know, like I feel a lot of things that I see, what I call visions, uh, that I see upon awakening in the morning. I do like a meditation right immediately after awakening when these phenomena or visions occur. And yeah, this is what happened. And I think these things that I see are actual events. That's what I believe. Um, I don't know whether it's a parallel. I do believe that there are possible parallel lives, or definitely that uh, things could be happening simultaneously. That's what I've been hearing with some scientific circles. That what do you call it? Quantum theory. That everything's happening at once, and I've seen visions of things from the what looked like the 1850s, around the war, Civil War time. I saw the Roaring Twenties, and it was very clear. Yeah, where these things come from. See, the fact that you could see what you're seeing. I thought at first because I lived in New York City, I now live in Rwanda, but I thought because at one time, a year ago, I lived in New York City and, born and raised there. I thought maybe because I lived near TV stations and that I was picking up the frequencies of the TV stations. That's how I shrugged it off as. But then things like other things that like I'm physically there. It felt like I was physically there and observing the space where I was seeing and the type of people that I was seeing, uh, like that I was the person in the vision, or what else? So I said, well, how could that be? If I'm the participant, then it's not that I'm picking up a television station frequency, and some of them was very personal. I told this vision many times on this channel. This happened way before I moved here to Africa. This African man that's in a space, and it was dark in the room, and he's watching something, a video on his TV or monitor, and he's topless, but he has these long necklaces on. Then he looks up, sees me or whatever what he sees, and he grabs a nearby spear and tries to attack me with it. It blew my mind. That blew my mind. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. But no, in my journey, my spirit journey, it's not about invading anybody's space. I was just meditating and that appeared in front of my eyes. And I just thought like a TV, like watching a TV. Imagine you watching your TV and then it sees you and tries to attack you. That's what it looked like. It was so bizarre, but it frightened me. I mean, it had me concerned, and I'm not hurt. I mean, it's doing something. It's trying to attack me, but I'm not there. So people, some people able to mentally uh, go and travel, but be physically somewhere else. It blew my mind. Blew my mind. So yeah, I apologize spiritually and or we call it astrally, that my appearing in front of somebody who I don't know where the place was, but my apology. Yeah, I'm not about invading anybody's space, just like I wouldn't want someone to invade my space. Yeah, so yeah, it was just a weird phenomenon. And so there's something up to all this. There's something up with this planet, this three-dimensional life that we live upon. Again, I do not do drugs. I do not drink alcohol. I live a very, very simple life. I get up, I walk my dog when I can, I keep it simple. Um, but life is what it is to me, and strange metaphysical things have been happening in my life. I had gotten targeted once at a restaurant. I've shared that many times too. I got targeted at a restaurant. I was with someone while I was eating, and yeah, someone, how I surmise, used a what do you call it? What do you call it? Microwave technology. I know it sounds very bizarre, very bizarre, but you've seen it on, they have it all throughout on social media, and they have these patented devices, and you just could go online and take a look at the patents online, access to the public of this weaponry that they use. They can aim it at you remotely. You could be in another room. You could, the person in a satellite. They could be in the next building, and they aim it at you. And you can hear audio. They could interfere with your heart. They can actually kill you. And the event happened. We were just about to leave the restaurant. We were there for 2 hours. And yes, we talk about something We would talk about the Super Soldier Secret Space Program, which is all over on YouTube. And I was talking about the O negative blood. And then all of a sudden, like something happens to me. And it could affect your mood, it could make you depressed. And then I heard an audio or a voice, an American female voice. And they said something not too nice to me. And then my heart started racing. Yeah. It caused me, I went to the hospital right after. I didn't tell anyone at the hospital at the restaurant what happened. Yeah, it happened at a restaurant if I didn't clarify that. And we were just about to leave. And the other person I was with, they felt something hit their head and they got dizzy. But I got the full blunt of it. And the symptoms started to increase as hours went on. It affected my ears. It was extremely painful. The sound in my ears sound like an echo. It was really weird and very painful. Never had that symptom before. It caused me to have diarrhea for 1 month. Yeah, and I got checked out. Uh, my heart rate, by the time I got to the hospital, my heart, it wasn't as erratic. But man, when they took my uh, EKG, they raced me to the table. I said, "Oh, you have irregular heartbeat." Yeah, and I thought by that time it was almost normal. So just imagine if I was able to arrive sooner. And when it was really like, it felt like it was going to explode in my chest. Never had these symptoms before. Yeah. Yes, people, I share this. See, I know that it sounds bizarre. Yeah, I'm that black lady and a middle age, a little bit above middle age now. And so I know it sounds bizarre, but I come out with the things say because I know that I'm not alone. And I know that there are other people that could be uh, being tampered with. And by sharing, people may be able to come out the so to speak and say, that happened to me, or that happened to a friend of mine, or yeah, we have to let people know. There are accounts on YouTube of people who were targeted. Again, a very, 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 very small channel. That incident of the targeting at the restaurant happened in 2018. So it's going on 8 years this May, 8 years ago. But it shook me. It shook me. And yeah, if it's happening to me, it could be happening to you. So know that you're not crazy. Document everything. Document everything. And you'll see people, yeah, people are reaching out to other YouTubers. Um, there's this one YouTuber who shares content. Yeah, especially, yeah, I'm new with the person's content. Uh, let's see, I think it was last month, the end of last month, they were getting um, with the drones and everything, and he lives on a homestead, and he started sharing information. Now people from all over the world, mostly America, they write to him, they email him, and they share their accounts. They share about what's happening, the targeting. Well, I should say about the UFOs or about the fog situation. Remember a couple of weeks ago, everybody was complaining about this fog, and the fog is causing death to their livestock, their pets, and some of them are getting sick. The people are getting sick. People, you gotta share. I know it might sound bizarre. But if you don't see, that's how the system stays in power because they make it seem ridiculous. Um, the culprits, they make it seem ridiculous if you were to verbalize what's going on. They say, "Oh, you crazy." No, they crazy. The people who are doing these harmful things to you, the people who are using microwave against you and your family. Uh, putting the chemtrail in the sky and causing your community sickness. They are crazy. Document everything. If you could get samples of your soil or the snow, what's in the snow. Yeah, don't eat the snow. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Filter everything. Try to filter out all anything that goes in you. You monitor it. Filter it. And yes, I say it. I say it boldly. Yeah, things, see, it's a warfare. It is a spiritual warfare. And maybe that wheel, the vision of the wheel, is to let me know there's going to be progress in my life. And the dream that I had this morning upon awakening today, that this person know their time is up. And for many, many decades, uh, this person's got to with things. And then I grabbed that individual by the arm when what they were doing was public, and they're being bold. And I nodded, because there were these people who were around, and was watching this person. And I nodded. I said, "Yep, they're doing what they're doing. Get help. Get the police." Yep. And then I grabbed that person, and they couldn't get away. Couldn't get away. Yes, you have systems out there. They seem to be getting away with horrible, horrible things for many years. And then, boom, their time is up. Yeah, so never look for trouble. Do not be an instigator. Do not harass people. Don't do that. Yeah, I believe in karma. Yeah, don't be a pain in the ass, but live a godly life. Stay in your own lane. But yes, do speak when they are harming the children, animals, and the weak. That's how I am. Yeah, and there is a price to pay. But I do believe in karma, and I do believe that you do have powers. The universe, the what do you call it? I call it the benevolent one. Some people call it God, whatever. That positive element that's there, that sees everything, that will one day, make things right. Yeah. And yes, the benevolent one may use you to make things right. It's not about us just sitting on our butt, but yes, when you can help a situation, speak out when you can. When you can. Yes, we know that some people have families and friends, and if you say something, oh, yes, they get attacked. They'll attack your family, your pets, even. Yes. No, every situation is different. And I'm not here to put a guilt trip on anybody, because when it's you, you have to protect you. You have to protect you and your family. That's important. But when you can, when the opportunity presents itself, do what you can do. So yeah, it's amazing that yeah, there are things happening. Did you guys hear about? Oh, let me put this down. Oh, I still need it. Yeah, people. Did you hear about the plane crash in America? I heard about it some hours ago. And yes, this is really weird. They showed it on in video. Um, a, a plane and a military helicopter in near DC collided as it's taken off. Could you imagine? And Trump, 45, 47, is speaking out about it. Yeah, it sounds very bizarre. I don't think there were any survivors. So condolences to those victims, those poor people that were in that tragedy. Yeah, it was at nighttime, and looks as if the plane is on a runway or something, and then the helicopter. It looked like the helicopter. It looked, at least the angle of the video I saw. It looked like the plane was T-boned, meaning that it got hit on its side. That's what it looked like. Wow. So, yes, Trump spoke out about it, and other people spoke out about it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, things are happening very rapidly all over the world. Yeah. Yeah, things are happening rapidly. And wow. I know, I don't think it's going to get any better, people. Yeah, and here I live in Rwanda. It's a physically a very beautiful, the beautiful country, if you like nature, which I like. Um, but hearing news about, our neighboring country, the Congo, there's conflict happening there, and our border touches their border. So I'm concerned about that. Yes, please pray for me and Lavi's safety. If I have to evacuate, if war happens here in Rwanda because what's happening next door, yeah, that's a problem. I have to be able to leave with Lavi. So yes, please, please, please pray for his healing, that he's well enough if we have to escape. Yes, if we have to escape, me and Lavi. Yeah, there is a conflict happening in the Congo, and uh, it looks as though the, they're having discussion. I think it was at the UN, and Russia got involved too. That if Rwanda continues, they got a threat from Russia. Could you believe that, people? Could you believe that? God, yes, yes. Please, please pray for my safety here. Is there anywhere that's safe? Is there anywhere that's safe? Please. Yeah, I want to be safe here. I've never been in an actual war, with guns and things like that, and I don't want to be in it. Yeah, I felt that things in America. Uh, I left 1 year ago. I lived in New York City, in the heart of everything. I lived near Times Square, and things were really rough. I felt like I was becoming a hostage inside my own apartment, uh, becoming afraid to leave, and so I had to do everything early. I had to race back home by 9 a.m. in the morning. So all that, I had to work very quickly, I felt, for my safety. My dogs, my 3 dogs back then, safety. Yeah, I want the same thing to happen here. Yeah, yeah, viewers. Yes, please pray for my safety too, because there is conflict in the Congo, and Russia threatened the president of Rwanda. And I mean, who wants to get Russia angry? This is a small country, Rwanda. Um, yeah, please pray for my safety. And if I have to be evacuated out, if I have to leave, that, you see, when you travel with a pet, you have to do a lot of paperwork, which can take months, you know. I have to be able to get out of here. And I do not want to leave without him. Lavi's my baby boy. If you only knew the real significance behind Lavender in my life, he's the boy that I never had. Okay. And yeah, I want safety for everybody here in Rwanda. Yeah, there's a lot of hunger here. I have people ring my bell asking for food, uh, even though it's tropical here. But people, um, there's a lack of certain resource, money. There's lack of money for these people here. It's a very agricultural society, and people depend on, selling their crops, whatever. And it may not be enough. It's the people that live in, work in offices, office space, things like that, who tend to do a little better, you know. But it's hard for everybody. It's hard. And I'm not a rich person at all. I definitely wasn't rich in America. And remember how I dressed and everything. People thought I was weird. I really am a very low key person in dress, and but maybe here in Rwanda, my economic status might be a little better, but I'm not no rich person. I don't have the same type of resources as other people have, and they probably say the same thing about me too here in Rwanda. But I guess wealth and status is all relative. It's what you are paired against. What the comparisons are, you know. But yeah, we're all at a fragile point in our lives. And oh, real quick before I go, yes, before I go, yes, one that I know today is their last day on the job. They've worked at this company in America for over 30 years. And today is technically their last day. They're using a vacation time for today. And then that's it. And then tomorrow they are retired. They're retired. So I just want to give a shout out to that person. If you hear me, a shout out to you, my friend. Yes, honey. I remember you starting that job and how concerned I was for you. And here today is your last day. I am so uh, happy for you. And may you have a fantastical retirement and long, long, healthy retirement. Take care, everybody, and take care to you out there. And thank you again for prayers to Lavender, my little fur baby. And yeah, let me know if you have any comments regarding the dream that I had and the yeah, the dream and the vision that I had today. The dream I had today and the vision I had about 2 days ago. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think it's an omen? What does your vibes pick up? Well, all the thing I can say right now is, boy, I feel freedom, baby. I feel freedom. And again, thank you all, Dr. L, as I would call you, and Tammy for your prayers. Please continue praying because he's still, he is still delicate, but his appetite is good. And please pray for complete healing. Yeah, maybe mommy's a little selfish. Yes, I'm going to take my little labby boy on a little trip with me. And I just want to experience this with him. That is my desire, okay? I would love to have this desire with me and my little baby boy, my fur baby boy, Lavender, okay? So thank you again. And what time is it now? Let me look. Oh, look at my time. Wait a minute. Ah, sorry. Um, oh wow. Yeah, oh wow. It's past yeah, it is almost. Oh, it's 6:35. So yes, sunrise was at 6:06 a.m. today. Yes, so yes, I see outside now. It's light outside. Yes, thank you, sunrise in Rwanda, and thank you, viewers, for watching this. Yeah, it's probably getting. It's late for you guys. It's about like what's that? Let's see about 11 o'clock, 30 your time, East Coast time. Thank you again for allowing me to share with you this particular journey in my life. Yes, me and Lavi appreciate you. Take care, and I keep you posted on everything. Yes, happy Friday from Rwanda. Bye bye.